Since we've opened our doors, the Newmark J-School has gathered annually at the Awards for Excellence dinner to celebrate those who exemplify excellence in journalism and service to New York, while raising crucial funds to support our students. And as wonderful as those evenings in that big, beautiful room have been, we must admit nothing was more moving than hearing from the 4 recent alumni we honored, celebrating their incredible accomplishments in the field. Now, for obvious reasons, we aren't able to gather this year for our big gala dinner, but we will not let a year go by without honoring the distinctive work of these remarkable alums. To Jaime Longoria, Shane Dixon Kavanaugh, Diara J. Towns, and Orla McCaffrey, congratulations on receiving your awards for excellence. We need your talent now more than ever before. We wanted to give them a chance to share their stories and for you to honor their achievements, which you will hear in a moment. No matter where you are right now, just know the school is continuing to educate and mentor 21st century journalists at every stage of their career. They are indeed the courageous and the brave.
Greetings from the beautiful Pacific Northwest. Shane Dixon Kavanaugh here. It is such an honor to receive this year's Stephen B. Shepard Prize for Investigative Reporting. I wanted to take a quick moment to express my sincere thanks and gratitude. First, to founding Dean Shepard, who launched this J-School and sealed my graduation from it with a fist bump. To Leonard Tao, whose profound support has helped make so much possible here, including this prize. Receiving this award comes nearly 10 years to the day from when I started my summer J-School internship at the Oregonian, where I'm now an investigative and enterprise reporter. My project Fleeing Justice reveals how the Saudi Arabian government has for decades helped its citizens accused of serious crimes in the US flee the country and escape prosecution. It also shows how our government has known about this activity for years and has never intervened, even to this day. And it offers intimate portraits of those lives impacted by terrible crimes and who never received the justice they deserved. My hope is that work like this can inspire those entering our profession during such extraordinary and uncertain times. And I also hope that it serves as a reminder that local journalism can have a national and international impact, and that it matters now more than ever. So thanks again.
10 years ago, I was a scientist, educating students in marine biology at the Virginia Aquarium. I couldn't have predicted that 5 years after that move, I would be discussing the challenges around medical misinformation with Dr. Barbeau, the city's public health commissioner, and Dr. Sanjay Gupta, CNN's chief medical correspondent. Today, I am a research reporter with First Draft News, helping local newsrooms navigate the misinformation landscape around the 2020 election. I am so humbled to receive the Newsweek Alumni Prize. It is critical, now more than ever, that we aspire to mirror the ambitious approach of the writers and editors of this world-renowned publication. I am cognizant of both the burden and the responsibility of this field. Thank you very much.
Growing up in Queens as the daughter of an MTA construction worker, I've always been attuned to things that aren't fair. Early on, my targets were simple. My brother's tendency to slip $500 bills from the Monopoly Bank, or my 4th grade gym teacher's inability to choose a girl as kickball team captain. The reporting I did in the business and economics concentration, thanks to a generous scholarship from the McGraw Center for Business Journalism, provided a framework for my reporting instincts. This experience helped me land a job at the Wall Street Journal, covering banking and consumer finance. The coverage of household finances is something I'm sure Fred Wiegold, who worked as a personal finance editor at the Journal for over a decade, would have been a driving force behind. That's why I'm honored to accept the award that bears his name, and inspired to work as hard as possible at a time when business journalists are needed more than ever.
I don't pretend to give a voice to anyone, but after experiencing so much, it seems almost irresponsible to not help at least some people. That's why for me, journalism has never really seemed like much of a choice. I spent weeks during my first semester riding around in the van of a Brooklyn rat catcher for a documentary on the economic disparities of infestations and of access to extermination services. For another story, I teamed up with a classmate and we drove 2 hours on a school night to interview an immigrant about how a new state law would fail to protect them from deportation because of a prior marijuana conviction. I felt it in my bones that these stories were important, and now with recognition through the Sidney Hillman Foundation Award for Social Justice Reporting, I have a sort of validation that I could have only ever dreamed of. At Newmark J-School, I went from someone with so little direction, but with a huge sense of obligation, to a reporter who has found his voice.